You know, these guys came out tonight and performed from the first fight of the night to the main event, and obviously the fans were absolutely insane. It was really. I mean, we had this conversation. I've talked to some of you personally about it, and I've talked to you guys, you know, about it. But there's just a different energy you get when people are here, and tonight was insane.
I felt nerves, but, you know, not as severe as that one. I mean, there was a lot of circumstances, flying all the way across the world, you know, not sleeping the whole time. You know, I truly had only maybe 4 days to try to prepare for that, going into it with the broken nose, really, really bad bunion on my right foot. And, you know, it was tough for me to deal with. But I still chose, like a champion, I still chose to go in there and defend my title. And, you know, I needed to put a definitive finish on that chapter and flip the page, and I did that tonight.
No matter how you feel, you know, the guy's getting booed in there tonight. He's one of the best ever, and he's on his way to probably being the greatest of all time. I mean, the guy is an absolute stud. He looks better every time he comes out. You know, these people talk about him being boring. You're an idiot. You're an idiot if you think this guy's boring. He hasn't been in a boring fight in a while, and you know, he changed after he did that whole "I only gave 30% tonight" thing. He's been a different human being ever since the RDA fight.
Still on cloud nine. You know, it's like Dr. Camille was using the analogy earlier about, you know, you're kind of comparing your head and your emotions to like a snow globe being shaken up. So, well, snowflakes has fallen.
Yeah, first female to ever regain her title again. Never been done. And Ali, obviously, I know I do, and I know a lot you do too, respect Weili and how incredible she is and what a tough fighter she is, how hard she works, how hard she trains. And to come out and do what she did tonight was very impressive.
Was this the best version of Usman Namajunas that we've ever seen in the octagon tonight?
I would say so, yeah. Just everything, my discipline, my focus, my preparation, you know, the team, like just everything going into it. I just was myself the entire time.
It was great. It was great. And I'm so happy, so proud to be one of the first ones, one of the first fighters who fought in this huge event after the whole, like, fighting in silence. And it was amazing. And I really hope and I believe that it's going to be a big step toward, like, normal life, having more like states open for this kind of events, because I think it's very important and for all people, fans, fighters, everything, everyone.
Tell me if this is how you felt tonight when she was fighting. Like she was like she was mad that anybody could, because I love this fight because I knew Jessica Andrade was going to show something that she hasn't seen yet, and she was going to be in her face, and she was going to do this, and she was going to do that, and it's like she was like a demon tonight, off that anybody believed that was possible, and she looked incredible. You know, it was one of the best performances of her career.
I can say exactly about my fighter career. It's not gonna over soon. I'm planning to fight for a long time, and you know, I feel that this fight is just gonna happen, and I'm not gonna like push it in saying like, oh, give me Amanda right now, I'm gonna break her face. I'm not gonna say it because I know this fight gonna happen. And it's gonna happen just naturally when everyone will feel like there is no more. Only this fight makes sense for everyone. When like all fans, they're gonna like, oh, we want to see this fight. When UFC, when Dana White was like, oh, we just need this fight. And I think that when it's time happen, it's gonna be something big and huge. And I will be ready for this. I'm already ready for this, but I will make sure to gain some pounds back.
I love watching Usman fight. You know, this guy comes in, you know, if you look at him in his early career, he was one of those wrestlers that would come in and take you down, put you against the fence, try to grind you. He has completely evolved as a fighter. He's standing and knocking out Jorge Masvidal. I said it the other day, and I'll say it a million more times. the fight with him and Colby Covington is one of the greatest fights I've ever seen. Those two stood in there toe to toe, blasting each other until, you know, Colby went down with a broken jaw. He's not afraid to trade with anybody. He's not afraid to stand with anybody. If he has to wrestle, he wrestles. He's become an unbelievable, well-rounded fighter, one of the greatest ever, and on his way to possibly being the best ever.
I'm growing in this sport, and I'm growing with integrity. You know, I worked my ass off to get to the point where I am. You know, a lot has been made about this guy's a superstar, this guy's a. Yeah, I understand, you know, more power to him. But for myself, I am all those things as well. You know, I just show it in a different way. You know, leading up to this fight, I didn't have to show me flying in a private jet or this car or that car. I like nice things too, don't get it wrong. But I need to show people that it's important for them to see the work that goes behind it. You know, I worked for all these things. I worked for the chance to deserve all those nice things. You know, I might have not came in a private jet, but I damn sure I'm leaving them.
Dana was here earlier, and he said you're clearly one of the best in the world right now, on your way to being one of the greatest ever. To hear that type of praise from him, I wonder if it means something to you, because obviously we know the history, right? There were times when maybe he wasn't your biggest fan. So to hear him converted, does that mean something to you?
Well, it's just, you know, he's understanding what I set out to do. You know, I have big goals for myself, and, you know, I want to see it truly on Monday, pound for pound. Right now, I'm the best fighter on the planet. And, you know, I just want to see that on Monday.